you know, three competitions before, which would decide whether she or 4 other people end up in the World Championships. Most people will go to the very end of a goal and say, okay, imagine that you've got it, and you're in that environment. How are you using your body? What beliefs and capabilities did you use to get here? What was important? And that is very, very useful. Sometimes it's more useful to back up a few steps. If somebody wanted to star in a Broadway play, they could imagine being on stage and all that stuff. But it might be more useful to do this in being fucking fantastic on auditions.
Yeah, got it. Think about this like a stepped process, then you might do it again
Yeah.
after the audition process.
Yeah, and a person can absolutely be able to completely do this in being on Broadway, and yes, I'm in this show and I know exactly the show it is, and there could be a really big missing piece. You know, like, oh, I know I can sing, I know I can dance, I can really perform, I'm really good at da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I suck at auditions. But I'm really good and I can really imagine myself doing it. It's like, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Or, I'm not that good at auditions, I kind of avoid them, but I'm really great on when I get a job. I'm so good, I'm so confident. You can hear the kind of confidence coming out of them. But, oh, I can't go to that audition, I have to work. And I auditioned for them once before and I don't think they like me. But, you have them actually stand in the spot and they're super resourceful. The gap isn't in that. Our minds can compartmentalize things in really weird ways. Does that?
Yeah, that's helpful. Now, how do you ascertain that, though?
Well, usually this isn't the very first thing I do, though this will sometimes be the only thing I do because I only have a little bit of time to work with somebody. If I don't know them well and I don't know the big picture, I will go to imagine that you're there, because this is a gigantic super resource builder. It gets all the parts of the mind aligned in that moment in time, and sometimes for some of the past. Once you've done it a couple of times, there's many different ways to play with it. But usually, I don't have people come in for minor things. I have people that come in for major things. And since they're coming in for major things, they expect that I'm going to be spending more than 45 minutes with them and then next session. So with all that, I usually have I sometimes might spend 2 sessions just trying to get a handle on what it is that's really going on or went on to cause the situation. I mean, I'm not going to spend 6 weeks trying to figure out what happened, or a year, but I am going to spend enough time to make sure that I don't fix the wrong problem. Okay, so in the book, on page 50, there's lots of stuff about, you know, setting anchors and stuff. And basically, you don't need to pay any attention to that one. Go to page 51. And the only thing that you need to have before page 51 is a moment in time where they're being successful in a way that they haven't been before. So, in this situation, you've got what you want. And then just ask the questions, which will go up. And you can go up, you can move forward through the cards, or you can move backwards through the cards. You can step back, or you can start an environment and move forward. Just where you put the cards on the floor doesn't really matter.
That's the time and place.
Yeah. So, take some of the fish cards and just write environment, behavior, capabilities, beliefs, values, and you just need one set per group.